Alright, hello and welcome to some brand new Destiny 2 content. So yesterday marked the day of the release of Beyond Light, something I've been really excited for. So that being said, today is the second day, so we've had a full day to sort of browse over the content. So I'm really excited to share some of my favorite parts for you guys. And I think that current players and returning players alike, you'll have a lot to look forward to with this new expansion pack. So before we get started, I just want to give a quick plug to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/tasty_cantaloupe, spelled the same as my YouTube. Basically, I stream every Friday, and we do trials, so I'm really looking forward to the first week of trials with Beyond Light. And also, we play Among Us and different things with the community, so definitely check it out, and I'll be streaming a lot more, so make sure to drop a follow so you never miss a stream. Okay, so now with all that out of the way, we will get right into the gameplay as promised. So, Destiny 2 Beyond Light launched with a lot of new content with it, including 2 new destinations, being Europa, where all the story takes place, which I'm not going to spoil the story for you guys. Go play it yourself. If you haven't gotten Beyond Light yet, finish watching the video and then buy it because you're going to want it, you're going to need it. It's really fun, honestly. So along with that, we have some new and old faces that have come into the story. Again, not going to spoil it, but pretty cool what they're doing with it and how it's going to shape out in the next coming year and so on and so forth after that. We have new subclasses, which I'm sure everyone who's been following is aware of. We have the Stasis subclass. You get to finally wield the dark, go beyond light, which is very fun to use. I've done my Titan, and I'm still working on my other 2 classes, but so far I love the Titan Super Melee and the new grenade with it. The Melee, of which I'm actually going to show you right here. It's pretty cool. You kind of just launch and crush them into ice. So as far as some things being reworked, I'm going to start out by showing you guys the Ghost Shells, which is a pretty cool rework. So now you can actually masterwork your Ghost Shell, and instead of the perks being all random, we have all these different mods, which you're actually going to continue to accumulate, some different ones. So first off, get the Guiding Light mod, or Blinding Light if you pick it up, like I found it somewhere I suppose. But you need the experience boost because that is how you are going to get your level higher and higher. Also, I have Public Defender on just because I was doing public events. You get more loot from them. You can also have a resource cache and things like that. So really cool that we have the ghost mods available, so any of your ghosts, doesn't matter what you can pick your favorite looking ghost and you can have cool things on it. Right here I'm going to show you the super, actually the Stasis super. So the Titan Behemoth one, you send out this glacial quake and you freeze everybody, and then you can combo that with the melee. You'll see they get that little like critical marker, kind of looking like the tether thing, and if you melee into that, you'll kind of just instantly shatter them if they're low health. And then you can use your grenade, as you saw before, it makes a wall and it adds to that freeze effect. So that guy actually there you just saw, he's a Wyvern, one of the brand new Vex mobs, and they look deceptively kind, you could say. They are much harder hitting and harder to kill than they might seem at first looking at them, but once you encounter one, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So it's pretty cool. We have some new mobs. There's also a new fallen mob, the BRIG, which I'll show you a little bit later on as well. Also a very hard mob to kill. So some other stuff I kind of want to get into is the Europa. So there's just a lot to do on this new destination. I highly recommend taking the time to explore it. They changed sparrows so you can instant summon, so it's much easier to get around the map now. If you're someone who didn't enjoy waiting to get their sparrow, or just anything like that. So go explore Europa for yourself. So now here, what you're going to see are these Here Always pieces, and they go along with exploring Europa. Eventually you'll get them from doing just about anything on the map. But yeah, basically, once you acquire these Here Always pieces, you're going to give them to our buddy Varrix. Sorry, that might be a mild spoiler, but Varrix is in the game, and he's our vendor. And so you're going to go to Varrix, and he has this screen called Sabotage, where basically he's trying to help you take out the evil fall, and we'll just leave it at that. And you basically get to upgrade this. It looks sort of like the prismatic recaster from the past season and other stuff from seasonal things, but this isn't seasonal, this is Beyond Light. So basically, you'll get quests for it. There's a quest that'll have you sort of start to talk to him and get the pieces, which will it's sort of like a flowing process, right? You get the quest, then you go to Varrix, and then you start accumulating these stuff as you go. So that right there you briefly saw was the quest screen. They've updated it so that it automatically tracks the steps, which makes it a much more fluid experience, which is great. Additionally, you saw they brought ritual weapons back, and you have your choice between Gambit, Vanguard, and Crucible. And so basically you're going to get a take on the Beloved, which is everybody has the chance to get it with decent rolls, which is nice. And you can choose your preferred method of gameplay. So now you're seeing the Cosmodrome, which is back and beautiful as ever. Really feeling nostalgic, honestly, just walking through the Cosmodrome again. It's been so long, but it looks beautiful. They haven't really reworked it, they haven't reinvented the wheel, but it's just nice to get to go back to the Cosmodrome. So now I'm going to show you a little something that you can do on Europa with these key fragments. You might have come into contact with them, you might not have known what to do. So basically you grab one, and then as I showed there, you will see a little beam of light going up to the sky, or maybe a beam of darkness, and you just have to get 3 of them, of the incomplete data keys, and then you will have a short-term data key which can open the chest. So from this you can just get more leveling gear, nothing too special, but I just wanted to show how to do it in case you saw it and were kind of confused like I was at first when I found it until I figured it out. So this goes along with exploring Europa. I highly recommend just going around, and as you'll see, there's dynamic weather. So I was 1 second ago going to that side of the map and it was clear, and now it's a storm of winter and it's hard to see. And then you can see me again going to town with the subclass. There's the void wall, or the ice wall rather, and shattering them up, which is just really fun. I'm really excited to get the other subclasses unlocked. But yeah, you gotta explore Europa. The lost sectors are cool. The one was actually my favorite. It's huge. And then you'll see as you finish up the story, there are these sort of like chests that are locked by stasis until you get your subclass. If you sort of remember the locations, because you go back later, and then you can actually get the new Beyond Light armor, for your legendary armor for your character from finding those chests and speaking to Varrix. So here again, you'll see I'm just going to finish it up, and you get a blue, which would level you up. Anyway, here's a Brig, as I was talking about, and this one is a big boy. I don't know what he's doing here. I don't know why he's so hard to kill, but he is very hard to kill. He reminds me exactly of the Insurrection Prime from the Scourge of the Past raid, and he acts like a raid boss. I believe he's like 1250, 1260 at least, and really I don't know why. But actually, if you bring a friend with you and you use your stasis subclass and maybe some xenophage, something crazy, he's not too hard to kill with at least one other person. By yourself, that you can see I'm literally using a fallen vehicle here and the pike, and it's doing nothing to him. So in a little bit I'm going to give up, but I'm just going to show you again the ice wall. You can break through it. That did nothing though. I didn't even hit him, so screw that. We're going to get out of here. So now I'm going to show you something that might be a little more useful than just the fun stuff. So this is how you're going to power level your character. So now I'm actually on my second character, and you want to bring over the weapons from your first and then get the armor for your second. And it's just going to level you up a lot quicker. So now what you're going to want to do is go to this lost sector, Widow's Walk in the Trostland, and killing this boss, as the thing I just shot at, that engram, he's always going to drop a legendary engram that's going to sort of be like 10 or so above your power level. Now this probably will be patched soon, so if you're watching this and this doesn't work anymore, don't be surprised, but I just thought it'd be interesting to note that there's a quick way to level up. So you can certainly do this on your main character and basically just keep cycling and cycling. Don't even worry about the chest. It can drop something, but basically the thing he drops is what you're going to want. I'm just going to show that I'm not lying and do it again for you. But yeah, basically do this right now if it doesn't get patched. Do it on your all characters if you want to get your all characters level up quicker. But yeah, and then past this, basically they finally, after the first day, they finally released the pinnacle options from Strikes, Gambit, Crucible. So you will want to do that. And if you're trying to power level for the raid, basically you must get to the 1200 soft cap, and then you're going to start wanting to cycle in some powerful rewards and then finally some pinnacle rewards, cycling between all 3 characters to get your light up as quick as you can so that you can be trials ready, raid ready, whatever you want to be ready for, just get your light up. So again, like I said, this probably will be patched, but just in the event that it's not, I'm putting it here for you guys to see. so you can see how you're able to level up quickly. So that's all I had for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it and were able to find something useful. I definitely found that making this sort of video is a lot harder than I thought it might be, but I had a lot of fun doing it, and I'm looking forward to making more videos in the future. Like I said earlier, I did my best to keep this to just what I can show you, my favorite things in the game, not really sort of thinking about what's to come. I figure we can get to that bridge once we cross it. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying this so far. So please comment down below if you were able to learn anything from watching this video, or comment if there's anything I missed, or just what your favorite things of Beyond Light are so far. Be sure to check out my Twitch, as I showed at the beginning. You can see me play live on Friday, the first trials, and you can play along with me, and we can play other things as well. So yeah, make sure to check it out, and leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and have a great day. Thank you for watching.